Some days I feel like giving up. I'm human just like you. I have feelings, I have thoughts, I have dreams, I have goals. I work a 9 to 5, I have a family, but there are days where I struggle with depression. Days where I feel lost. And in this video, I'll be talking about just that. So what do you do when you feel down? Well, I'm here to tell you, you have to push yourself through those moments. You have to push yourself to get up and say, I'm gonna go for a walk. I'm gonna hang out with friends. I'm gonna work out. I'm gonna work on that project I've been putting off. I'm not gonna let this depression stop me. You see, there have been countless videos here on the platform, and even as of the time of recording this video, there's been more uploaded to YouTube that encourages people to not quit, to not give up, not to surrender to those depressive thoughts. And I have to agree with that advice. I have to second that motion, because if you give up, if you just say, you know what, I'm done, it is what it is, I'll chalk it up for the day. I'm just going to sit here in my blanket. It's easier for me to just be depressed and call it a day. And while that may be true, it may be a lot easier for you to just give in. It may be easier for you to just surrender and give in to your depression. I'm here to ask you, what will that do for you? Absolutely nothing. We all go through depression, but we still work 9 to 5s. We all go through depression as human beings, but we still have kids. Or if you don't have kids and it's just you're a single person, you still have yourself. And you have other responsibilities as well. You have bills to pay. You have a car note. If you don't have a car note, you still got to pay gas in your car. How are you going to pay gas in your car if you don't make money? How are you going to make money if you don't go to work? How are you going to get in shape for the day if you don't work out? How are you going to complete that project you've been putting off if you don't at least try? Some days I struggle with depression. Some days I struggle with my thoughts. I sat in contemplation. I sat and did nothing, absolutely nothing, for an hour. Next thing I know, another hour goes by. Next thing I know, it's dark outside. And that's because I allowed so much time to go by because of harping on a single emotion in a single moment. You might go through a little bit of depression right now, but it's not forever. You ever heard the saying, tough times don't last, but tough people do? Well, that goes for you. You're a tough person. I guarantee you that you've probably been through a lot more than this. Yes, a breakup hurts. Yes, a divorce hurts. Yes, losing a pet, a job, a family member, a friend, that hurts. Even if that friend didn't pass away, even if that friend just stopped being friends with you, blocked you for whatever reason, that still hurts. Especially if you knew that person for years, that still hurts. But at the end of the day, all you can do is shake it off and keep moving forward. And I'm not going to lie, depression absolutely sucks, because you might have a thought that you want to do something today, or you might have a bit of motivation to clean your house, or to organize that space in your office, or to just go outside and just enjoy the springtime. You know what I mean? A beautiful day. You get a moment of depression and you just fall back into a dark place mentally and be like, you know what? Nah, I'm just going to fall back for the day. I'm just going to get under my blanket, watch a little TV, and hopefully that solves things. And truth be told, it doesn't solve anything. Sorry, my clock was knocked over on my table. But anyway, truth be told, it doesn't solve anything. You can't let your depression get the best of you. You can't let anxiety get the best of you. You can't let your anger get the best of you. Yes, you may have had a fallout with this person that you truly cared about. Yes, you might have had a fallout even with a friend. You might have had a fallout with a supervisor or coworker, and you're kicking yourself mentally, blaming yourself. We all have our good and bad days at work. We all have times when we have great days at work, we enjoy it, and days we get reprimanded for something, even if it wasn't our fault, and we think that it's the worst job in the world because of a coworker. But at the end of the day, you can't let work get you down, because my grandmother had a saying, keep work at work and keep home at home. Keep your business life away from your work life and you'll be okay. Sometimes we can muddy the waters a little bit and we can bring that work home. It's natural, it happens. But all you can do is just reflect on it for a moment and let it go. There's no need to harp on something, especially if you got to get up and go to work the very next day anyway. And you got to continuously work at that job. Unless you quit then you have time to really reflect and think about what really happened or transpired to get you to that point you're at right now. But if you're still working there and you've been there for some years, or you've been there for some time, or you've been there for some months or weeks or whatever, just shake it off. In due time, everything will blow over. It'll be just fine, and things will be how it was in the workplace. Me personally, I don't work to make friends. I work to make a paycheck. So that way, if any discrepancies happen, I can't look at my coworker and my boss and be like, oh, I thought you guys are my friends. Or they can't say, oh, you're supposed to be my best friend. And no, work is work. Your life is your life. Your personal life is your personal life. Your work life is your work life. They can't be mixed together. Just wanted to get that out the way. But honestly, don't let your emotions get the best of you. You got to understand, you're going to have days you're up like 12 noon, 12 a.m. and days you're down like 6:30. It is what it is. It's a part of life. You have to shake it off and grow from it. It's okay to be sad for a moment. It's okay to be upset for a moment. It's okay to be angry for a moment. But don't let it ruin your day. Don't let it ruin your week, especially your weekend. Life is beautiful. Get out and enjoy it. I love you guys. I thank you all for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next video. God bless. Peace.